Hello, everyone online joining us. Uh, Happy weekend to all of you, and Eid Mubarak to everyone who's celebrating around the world. Um, I'm Kenshuk. I'm the business guy at Second Best. Shubhank is the product guy, and Yadu is the design guy. We've been doing this play hour on our Discord channel for a while now, and this time we decided to give it a twist and instead do it live on YouTube. So, thank you for joining us, and hope you enjoy what Yadu is trying to build in modern train live in this play art.
Yeah. So yeah, we also had been working on a bunch of things that people were asking about. So you might end up seeing those things also.
Yeah, so
But
spoiler alert.
spoiler alert, and we'll try to get it to your hands as soon as we can. Also, what else? So yeah, I mean the play. Now there's a lot of pressure while because this is a live stream, I suppose. But usually this is like a very chill stream where we are where we essentially just end up just doing a build, and if anybody ends up joining the Discord channel, we'll end up talking to them and do this like hands-on to get an idea of what's happening and what has changed, or if somebody had like a problem with something that they were doing, they can always kind of bring it up. So yeah, so I usually kind of do this um, on the fly and just go with something that I want to do. And I most likely going to be doing the same here as well. And I had like an idea, I think, which kind of stemmed off of this is by one of those starting maps that we have. It's an empty map. I think it's about a kilometer by a kilometer, I guess, or maybe a bit more.
So
Not
you didn't
quite.
make it right now.
I didn't make it that now. This is how it starts out.
Okay.
It's
Okay.
pretty.
We have a map pack in the game.
Yeah, we have. I can actually go back and show you also. It's not a big deal. So there are a bunch of things that this comes with.
Yadu,
This
it's
is
play R, not demo R.
Yeah, it's true. Okay, I will not digress. I'll go back to
Play,
my
play, play,
go
play.
back to my hills. My hills of ice. Okay, so I had a small idea. It sort of stemmed off of these conversations I've been having. We've all been having around tunnels in the game, and this is like a very hilly map. And my goal, sort of, when I was thinking about what to do, was to kind of see if I can do a build. Maybe you know what I'll do. I'll just map it out for you so you can kind of get an idea. This is very rough. I don't. I have an approach. Different people have different approaches how you would want to do this. I am just gonna grab. This is the terrain editor. You can access all your tools, niche se, and from the toolbar at the bottom, and it also has a terrain kind of a brush thingy, texture painting. So like a lot of times, I also end up just kind of having an idea of just maybe drawing things out. I was also thinking that maybe I'll go with the how the terrain also is set up. So
So Yadu, what are you trying to
I
build here today?
yeah. So what I'm trying to build is that I kind of want to build something where it like there's like a station in the middle or something, and I want to kind of fake my way into building a train passing through two tunnels at two ends and then kind of passing through the station. So if let's say if I
Okay.
start here, for instance, oh this is so bright. Let me do something else. So oh, this is also not so great. So I'll do a let me just get that off. I think my intensity is a bit too high for this uh, brush, and I'm also like super zoomed in. So let's just uh, do like lower my strength a bit. So I what I want to do is to, let's say, if I have something that comes in through here and maybe passes around and kind of exits here. I mean, theoretically
Okay.
exits here, but what I want to what I want to do is that I want that also to be a loop in the game, a loop inside the build, so that it feels like there's a station in the middle, and then the train just basically passes through the station. It's coming from somewhere and it's going somewhere. So
It's a
that's the
station in the
idea.
middle of a canyon.
So the station's
The
in the middle
Grand
of.
Canyon
We'll
Station.
figure that out. Yeah, so
Okay.
maybe somewhere around here or something. So what I will most likely do is to get my um,
So when you
the
say you want to add a like make a loop, do you mean like
uh-huh.
once the train goes through the bend, you're going to branch out and like sort of complete a circle as well?
Yes. So and then I will sort of cover it up.
Okay.
So let's see. I have an
Very
idea
sneaky.
of how to do this, but I have not done this before, so I don't know whether it will
Oh,
work or not.
that's Shagufta behind me. Hi, Shagufta.
So what I'll do is, so if you for instance, a bunch of help here. So if you hit G, you get to see the grid, which is like sort of like the surface that you can see here. But since this map is like super bumpy, you don't get to see the grid. So the grid kind of tells you that that's like the flat areas of the map. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna start here and then sort of figure my way around.
That's
Uh,
a very smart
ho-
grid. Only shows the planes.
Yeah. So if you hold down Shift, and I just increase the strength a bit. Hold on Shift while you're doing the terrain editing. It basically flattens. It lowers the terrain. This brush is
Okay.
a bit harsh, so it will just flatten it outright. I don't really want to do this. I just use the slightly smoother, larger one. Yeah. So there are other things that we are kind of working on, which will sort of give you more ideas about how the terrain will end up looking. So right now, the easiest way to sort of see the terrain quickly would be to enable the grid, which is like G for toggling the grid. And so now you know that this place is sort of what is it? Flat.
Yeah, you've
Uh,
managed to ruin the ecology, Yadu.
yes.
Well
Maybe I'll
done.
get hired by some people.
I thought you
Okay.
said you want to do like two tunnels or something.
Yeah, I want to do two tunnels, so
Okay.
I'll get to that. That's what I'm saying. I want to. It's an idea, so I'm not entirely sure how this will work. Uh, but let's see. Don't worry, Shubhank. I'll bring the ecology back
Okay, I trust you. We have a comment on YouTube.
already.
We have some comment somewhere.
I think one. Wait, hold on. I think one was about the game volume.
Well, there's some suggestions by
Dude, do tell.
yeah. So Patrick Panda is saying, can you make a waterfall that the train goes through as well? A
So how
track-friendly
about
waterfall.
one side of the tunnel is a waterfall? Let's see if I can pull that off
I
before
did not know
I.
there was water in the game.
Well, there are. See, it's what do you say? Like a lot of it is in the eye of the beholder, I suppose, and how you would imagine stuff to be. So
Sure, if you
you
look
have to.
long enough, you'll find a waterfall.
Yes. So you know what? So I'll what I'm going to do is I'm going to just lay down the tracks because that'll give me an idea of where and when to do what. I know this looks kind of weird, but bear with me. I'm just trying to get my head around where the station will be and how the tracks are gonna play out. This is the track mode, by the way. You can at the moment select it from here or by hitting two for the time being. And you also have a bunch of presets. So right now the stations are where you kind of spawn the trains from. I actually don't like this layout, how this is kind of going.
Flatten it all,
Uh,
Yadu, and then we'll redo it.
we'll see. I'll do something else for the time. Let me just. I can also do that. Something like that. Anyway, I this feels very
Yeah, that was
inorganic.
for Ash Badass, rotating the station before you place it.
Yeah, you can hold on shift to rotate to so I sorry about just like doing this because I am just trying to get my head around. So I'll do a bit more of this here. Like Chibank was saying that I think we'll have to. Um, I can also just delete and start over with the station, but I will just. We can bring the terrain back a bit later. Um, in fact, I can make a smaller track also. It's not a big deal. Uh, and then let's just say I have all of this a bit covered. And we'll do I think we need music. Where's our DJ Moria? Please play some music.
No, don't. That music mode will speak quickly.
Copyright strikes. But yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so let's see what I can do with
Yadu,
this.
I don't know why you started with a map with hills, huh? By the way.
I mean, I wanted hills, so I just thought
So that
that
you
would
can
be a good
flatten
place
them.
that I can flatten them. Okay, so our train is going to start from the station and go this way. The red arrow, the green arrow kind of shows where it's going when it starts out. So what I'll do is I'll just, I don't want to start with a crazy turn. So I'll just,
Oh, we got angles now.
we have, yeah, it shows you the sweep angle right now, which is essentially like what that angle that is being made there in that where it says. I can't point to it because the angle is like the angle that is between those two white lines is that
Yeah.
sweep angle by the way. And so let me
That's the long distance dramatic gaze.
yeah. Yeah, I mean it goes away because depending on how tight those angles are, and you can also so we've also kind of overall the track laying system. I'll come back to this and I'll come back to this also. So there are the new track laying is essentially pretty much like a click and a drag kind of a thing. So if I wanted to start from let's say somewhere around here, I can also just and click and click.
Oh, so there's no station dependency on laying the tracks.
There's no station dependency on laying the tracks.
That's good. That's good.
Yeah. So there is. Hold on. I'm just. I want to come back here so that we can kind of fake our loop. And, oh, sorry. Yeah, so we I could have done a bridge over something. Also, we also have like elevation I can show off right now. But the point is, I don't want any. So we can, if we can, oh, sorry, you can see that those yellow lines represent like bridges that are kind of automatic generated. So you can hold down shift and scroll, you get an elevation value. So that tooltip kind
Yeah.
of shows you that like
Should have
what
thought
the
about that
maximum.
before flattening all of that.
But I'm not going to do that. I will just keep it grounded, and I'll come back here. I'll come back
Wow.
hopefully in a tighter angle. Oh, this angle is it. It's a bit too much than
Real
I
life
was.
train problems.
Huh?
Real life train problems.
Real life 10 problems. So we'll just join this guy back here. Escape to go back. Select the track and bring up your track tool, and then
Oh, there are
click and
bumpers
drag.
there.
Oh yeah. So those are. Oops, sorry. Those are bumpers at the end of the track, and they don't mean much because your train will fall off the edge if you run a train right now. Should I run a train right now and go
Yeah.
back to
Yeah,
our
Let's show everyone
even
what
real
we're.
bumpers wouldn't do much if you run a train at the edge of that track.
that is also true. So at the moment you still need oh my god, oh that rare error that
Now I know what you guys are talking about.
Now you know what. Yeah, sorry. So there was this bug which Vic had
Which was
fixed
supposed to be
technically.
fixed in this build.
It was,
The station
and
also
I
got
think
deleted.
sorry, I accidentally deleted the station also. So we can at the
Oh, okay.
moment there is only a little bit of track. It's actually not a bad idea. I mean, it's great that it got deleted at the moment. I will just do this instead because um, this feels like a nicer setup for me. Right. That also I didn't line it up right. Nice. I'm eyeballing it. So oh my god, it went under because of the elevation issues. Okay, we'll cover that up. So I what I'll do is, you know what, this is not working out for me. This going under has created a bunch of problems. So what we will do is we will start this all over again. I am sorry. Right. Before that, let me just show you how the end of the track can be on. For instance, so if you have a track that runs straight and off, let's Vivek Jha, where are you? Wait, don't go over the. It flew off. So, hey, let that be. Let that. Let's do that again. Third time's a charm, I guess.
What's happening? The track is going under the terrain.
Yeah, it shouldn't go under the terrain, so it is going under the terrain. I have a feeling it's because I am using WSD and shift to move faster, and maybe it's a key binding problem also that I end up having test. It's just strange that I was testing the build out in the morning with uh, specifically testing for this exploding train issue, and I prayed for like about 4 hours in the morning, and this did not show up for some reason. And of course, this is how things work.
Yeah, things go wrong when they're least expected to.
Yeah. Yeah, so like a bunch of these guides will now help you, and also we sort of moved away from our spline system to a different geometry system for the tracks. So everything is like a lot more mathematically accurate. Splines were never really super great for doing train tracks, and so we had to start somewhere. So we started with splines, and then kind of we moved away from them to what we are doing right now.
Yeah, the match is very helpful, Yadu. Thank you.
Cool. So let's, in the ideal way, I'm not gonna try playing this again at this point for the exploding train. But my idea was that I wanted like a place where the train sort of disappears into. So I think this is that place for me, and we'll just let the train go, take a circle back, and come back through here. So I'm gonna maybe do something here so that there's a tunnel here and there's a tunnel here, or a waterfall here and a tunnel here, or something, or maybe a
Okay.
waterfall here. So I'll go back to my terrain tool, and I'm just gonna This time I'm going to cover it up. I'm going to just see if I can just do most of that on my own. Mhm.
Okay, so you're basically filling the tracks with the terrain to make tunnels there.
Pretty much. But I just do this because it's easier. It's This is a slightly stronger brush to.
Yeah, very
Uh,
natural looking hills.
we'll get to that part also. Like I'm saying, you can always go back and then do like a bunch of smoothing and things like later if you uh, feel like
Sure, sure,
doing
sure.
so. But yeah, so in theory, I also wanted to kind of speed up also a bit so that that I can do this a bit faster. Let's say this. Also, it's a process, right? Like I mean, sometimes some of these ideas work, sometimes they don't work, and like you kind of figure out what is the um, best thing that you can do, and then sort of figure out. I feel like this is more of a like a prototyping approach. I personally like uh, because this gives me like a quick idea of how I wanna. I know it doesn't look super great. I'm not aiming for looking great right now. I'm just looking for some sort of uh,
Do you
like
remember
a
where your tracks were?
yeah, tracks are here somewhere. That we'll
Okay.
find. That's not a problem. See, you just follow the track. It's there.
This is the waterfall.
Yeah, that's the idea. So let's say there's some. I think there's ice. I don't know if you had a decent water texture, but I mean, just for the heck of it,
We
let's
did had
just.
one, right? We used it in the other
That's
map.
a prop. That's a water
No, no,
prop.
I'm just gonna just. Uh, yeah, I mean, I know that this is ice. I just wanted to kind of lay down a like a base sort of, so that you know what we're doing. And I mean, when we do, I have like there is a prop which is like I think this one, which we will use somewhere. Um, then I'll get to show you some more things with the props. I think there was a waterfall prop also at somewhere, I think, um, which we can also try to sort of bring back and use.
Yeah,
So
but I think we should notice this here that this is not how water would work in the game eventually. Like
yeah,
these props for water are just placeholder.
yeah, they're essentially like a quick way to do something if you wanted to do what I'm doing right now, and get a feel of how something might look. So
I think
let's
we'll
just
remove
say,
that waterfall from the library. By the way,
yeah, I think there was like a prop which looked like a waterfall as far as I remember,
yeah,
but I
search for
think
it.
I don't think it was there. There's a water reveal. There's water.
No, I
There's a
don't think so.
well, and there's nothing else water related, I guess. So there is. Yeah, it may not be there. Anyway, we'll come back to it. No need
Yeah,
to fuss. Uh, so, so yeah. So let's say this was our waterfall, and at the moment we will just say ki we don't care about that. So, and to come back to our terrain. Sorry, this is our sort of what do you call it? I actually wanted to be a bit longer, but we can. Do we? Are we on time? Do we have time to do more?
We have all the time in the world, Yadu.
Okay, I will just dig myself through this a bit more. I actually wanted to do this so that it was at the edge of the map. It was more towards the edge of the map. Like, for instance, like ideally, if I do this, this is I think closest to the edge of the map, and then just like it feels like I mean we'll have to redo the tracks, and I don't want to redo the tracks at this point. So we'll just sort of extend it to some sort of mine or something.
So, Patrick Panda is asking another question.
Uh
How
huh.
does the tunnel happen?
How does it what now?
Tunnel happen.
Oh, the tunnel doesn't happen. It's just that the
Yeah,
train
we
doesn't
are going
have
to
a.
be faking it.
Yeah, because we're faking it at the moment. So I I will most probably just like I
There,
don't
but
know.
yeah, like you
I'm
mentioned, there will
likely
be an option to bore through eventually.
yeah.
Um,
So yeah, there are a lot of technical challenges with doing tunnels. I will not go to go into it, but I'm sure Vivek can explain a lot more. Uh, but the point being that what we can what we I end up doing in these situations probably would be to use like a prop to just cover it up in some sense. Like if you have a
Like
specific
arch or
kind of a
something.
prop. There is an arch. It's such a tiny arch, so we'll have to kind of scale it up, I guess. Oh my god, it's
Well,
such a
this is going to be a huge tunnel for that track.
yeah.
it's the
So
Helm Steep tunnel.
yeah, so sometimes the scale gets the better of you, but we will see. I mean, we'll see how this goes. I think we can. Oh, I'm actually on a.
Yeah, but to answer Patrick Panda's question,
Uh
uh,
huh.
while right now we're just making a make-believe tunnel with various props and manipulating the terrain, eventually you will be able to bore through the terrain. You'll be able to build tunnels, custom bridges, all of that. It's just that it's a few, maybe a few weeks or month away from being in the build there right now. So
That's what we're
we'll get to
saying.
that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, not just that. I think it'll also give you a great
One small track
idea
for
to.
man, one giant help.
Sorry.
I mean, we
Oh,
also
nothing,
want to
nothing.
make sure that if you're building an urban setup, then you're able to dig through, create metro lines and things like that.
Yeah,
So that's the
underground subways
eventual
and
goal.
stuff.
Yeah.
Okay, we'll come back to this because that looks like something out of Stargate, I guess. But
I think there was a Stargate
We
as well
should
in the
have,
work.
yeah, we have a Stargate in the
we
park.
used to have a Stargate, I think.
Oh, yeah, have you removed it?
I think we have.
I remember when we first had it, we ended up creating all sorts of crazy ancient aliens
Yeah.
kind
So
of
I'll
setups.
just give this one try about the train. If that doesn't work, then I'll just yeah. So it's not working out for me here. So
Yeah, I
then
think
it's
No, but you have to
you
like
should buy a
reset the train
lottery
or
today.
something,
Yadu.
right?
You should
huh?
buy a lottery today. Yadu.
Yeah. Do you feel lucky? Yes. So what I'll do is
You
I'm
know,
just gonna save the
but,
game and come back and then see if that works out.
but aren't you supposed to like delete the train and add the train again to reset that?
That's what I did. I in fact deleted everything. Now there was a station also. So I think we had auto saved a bunch of stuff. My track. You can see my track. So uh, just my luck that that happens on a freaking live stream. So that's not happening for some reason. Let me just try it again. This time I'm just gonna. I just wanna see if it's like if it was like something that I did with that particular map, or uh, I don't know. Because it's super strange that it's happening. So let's just.
From next episode onwards, we'll call it the bug hour.
Is there a request to rename this to the Bagar?
The Bug's Revenge.
So,
A bug's
mm,
life. चलिए.
I think it was just like some. It's just a. Yeah, at least I can show you how it is. Very nicely it
No
derails.
explosions this
That was
time.
not very glamorous. We want like bigger carnage.
Write a mod. I mean, like there is. I mean, there is. I'm sure there is carnage.
The train doesn't interact with props right now, correct?
Train doesn't interact with props right now. So the trains interact with trains. So I mean,
So it'll
this
interact with
is like
this.
an optimally placed. Sorry, my I think the signal had changed because this track is technically occupied at this point,
Right.
and the, so I know it feels like a bit dhila because
It
it
looks
is still
good
going.
though.
Haha. So, but that's how it is in a way. Like it's like there are no explosions unless like some fuel or some what fuel or some like like some sort of fuel
That's a
explodes. I
good
suppose
thing. Trains don't explode like that.
They don't, yeah, things don't explode like the way like the way we see
happened
in
in
movies.
the burning train. So what I can actually show you now, one more thing before we go back to our initial core idea, is the elevation stuff. So maybe this is also interesting.
Yeah, so earlier I think people had to use the node to elevate thing, but now they can
Yeah,
do it.
now you basically just use hold down shift and scroll your mouse and you can elevate. Right now there is an elevation. I can set the max elevation. I want to set that to 10, and depending on how because we have a gradation, a gradual like a slope that forms, so we do it at like 5 degrees at a time, so
So the,
it
the
needs
sweep
that
angle is the
length.
grade?
Sweep angle is the arch. This is
Oh,
the
okay,
sweep
okay, okay.
angle, the two
Okay.
white lines.
Right, right, right.
And the elevation actually only will reach the max elevation depending on how far away from the last point. So technically, even if you set it to 10, it will not be 10 because it doesn't. Our gradation have
Right.
it
So
takes
the
a.
grade is set by the system.
Yeah,
I
for
can't
now
change the grade. I can change the elevation.
at the moment, yes, and
Okay.
that distance need to be traveled for the elevation to sort of happen also. Oh,
Closer, closer.
yeah, I haven't. Explosive effects and sounds, boom boom. Yeah. So let's come back.
Do it
Train
again.
wrecks
Do
are
it
always
again.
fun. Train wrecks are always fun. Must be played again.
Where is the end station?
Let's try something. Do it again.
I can try something else if you want to see, but
No, just run the train. Oh, too early.
Too soon.
what?
Oh, wow.
I couldn't time that right.
Oh, actually, just zoom in. I want to see if
I
the wheels keep turning.
you keep
I
turning.
think
No,
there was this thing, right? After the track, the wheels still stay in
this
motion.
is this is happening. If you
Oh
see,
yeah,
like,
Physics.
yes, we were
I
not
mean, there
lying when
is,
we said we take our physics seriously.
this is like an after effect because it's an axis, it's a joint, right? I mean, all of them are connected via joints, and then
This part of the video is sponsored by physics.
Yeah, the concept of physics.
so at the moment you have to delete this train to get rid of, if you want to get rid of your train, otherwise it'll be just there. Uh, the track which it came off of may also end up being occupied, and you may have to change the signal, which is what I was doing. So right now this is gonna get stuck here.
Yeah, because both
So
are red.
yeah, so you have to. There's a bit of a picking issue here. So we are solving a lot of picking issues. So you will have to click at the bottom base of it and then change the signal to green. So if you don't want to see signals, you can show signals off also if you want. But you can also see the signals changing. Hey, wait, the train. F11. Oh no. Nice try. Okay.
I got you.
So now train, train. Cool. So
So
um,
you can make a waterfall tunnel here itself,
I can.
you could raise the terrain and do what you're doing there here. If the trains are working on this map.
Yeah. I don't think it's map specific. I think it's just some, like, some sort of a some weirdness that happened, and so let's say I wanted to kind of show an exit here or something, uh, and then I'll just secretly bounce back, and this is a it's like a giant map, so I don't. So we will bring this guy down. So right now, if you restart drawing uh, so if you are continuously drawing, the your max elevation stays the same, but once you stop doing it and start to do your work again, that max elevation goes back. So that's why this is going down back to zero again, which is technically what I wanted. So you can also see that it goes zero, and then I want to come back. Let's see if I can just connect it a bit. So yeah, so the because it is a bit more mathematically accurate, it really cares about how you sort of um, places things.
Okay.
In the sense, what I mean is that it, like when you are kind of approaching different tracks from different places, um, from different angles, it might work in, or it might. Uh, so if you're, sorry, I was just focused on this. So like if you approach your, when you're trying to connect those tracks, um, uh, and if they are sort of at impossible angles, depending on how things are approaching, it might just not connect as you want it to um, be. So you'll have to kind of play around with it. So we are also doing a bunch of information uh, displayed for the user, for the player to kind of get an idea of key where. Oh, oh no! My train. Okay, let me just fix that also.
That was what like the train was hitting the trees.
So technically, yes, but I don't think that was supposed to happen. But you know what we'll do? We will go to the prop brush and then just
Yeah, let's
delete
just
this guy.
remove the trees, man. We don't need trees.
Yes. Who
Very
needs trees?
yeah, they're useless.
Oh no. Okay. So okay, let's get back to this. Now this is a huge map. I should have started with something smaller. But let's say the exit was supposed to be here, and let's say the waterfall stuff is happening around the highest point of this thing. It's like a
Okay.
cool. This guy is fine. We can actually run more trains, but we'll come back to that. Yes. So, so I wanted my exit somewhere here. Like it's too strong. We'll worry about the rest of the map a bit later,
Sure, sure,
um,
sure.
because the rest is like anyway too huge. Uh, and I think we said the highest point, right? Highest point, I guess somewhere here. Mm,
This is going to be a very long tunnel.
it's not ton. I mean, I wanted to make it feel like one side is a tunnel, the other side is just like this, like this. This side is also a tunnel essentially, but they're like in a way. This looks like it's going out, and this looks like it's going somewhere else. Um, that they are not even related. I don't know if that makes sense.
Okay.
It doesn't, but carry on.
I'm saying like I wanted it to feel like it's going just like uh, sort of going out of the map. Like once I remember
Okay.
doing something where I mean, literally just made like a single track like this, like across diagonally across a map, and then made like this huge canyon with water and all. So that was kind of what I was trying to do here also. Like the feeling is like but uh, there it was just that, like it was just like the train couldn't go anywhere. It just bounced back and forth between those two lines. Um, but yeah, but I am trying to do this.
Time check, Yadu, you have 15 minutes left for your tunnel.
Okay, so let's just end mass cover all of this up at the time being. I'm just gonna not bother. No time. Let's say It's as if it's jumping out of the tunnel. Na, na, na.
This is where we enter the tunnel.
Actually, we exit through the tunnel at this point. Wait, where's the train? Somewhere. Oh, I'm just gonna slow it down. It's okay. It's too far now. I just wanted to actually pause it where it was. So let it go. I just wanted to see how big the tunnel shape was. Like we were
Use the
using
arc pen and see.
Yeah, why don't you add two trains?
Use
And then
this one
when
bottom
one
bottom.
enters, the other one exits, and we can time it in a way that looks like it's coming out of a portal or something.
uh, I can add.
You have to use the arc in the bottom right now. The last one, the squarish
This one?
arch. Yeah.
Oh, there's also this.
The other one, yeah.
Okay. Wait. The train has gone under. I'm still following it. Wait. I need to get out of this.
You deleted the train.
It's okay. I mean, it's a train. So in fact, I can. This is.
Is this snapping to something?
It's snapping to the grid. So if you hold down Shift G, you can turn it off. This is snapping to this grid.
Okay.
And also it's reacting to the terrain now. So like if it's not too flat, it's so what we'll do is we'll just place it and then just do Shift T and then just do this and Shift Y and then scale it up a bit. Uh, that's decent enough.
I think that's too
And
huge for the train.
I mean, like you can. It's not really too huge for the train, is it?
I think it's too tall.
Or is it too tall? We can
Yeah.
sort of squish it down also. I mean, it doesn't look great, but what we can also do is to just move it down a bit.
But you lose the pillar bases. Maybe that much down below is fine, and maybe you
uh,
can squish the height a bit. I think that would
yeah,
work.
I think all graphic designers everywhere are hating us right now for squishing stuff, including me. So I think that's okay, I guess.
Sure.
It's a bit rotate it a bit, maybe. So, okay, so Shubhang, Shubhang,
Yes.
I need to lock this in place.
Okay.
So please add a feature to the
No, but
backlog.
what do you mean? This is locked, right? Why will this move?
This is locked, right? It's not moving around.
Well, it will move around if I click and drag on it.
Oh, you're saying even in with selection it should be locked.
Yeah. Like, so I don't get to accidentally delete stuff
Right.
or select stuff and delete stuff.
You can also use some of those rock faces and the cliff props that you
Yeah,
have.
I will get to that.
Yeah, though if enough people ask for it, we'll release it as a feature.
Everybody in the chat, please say who
Everybody in
dropped
the
the
chat,
first
please
comment.
say physics.
Physics. Oh no, I was trying this too much. Somebody saying physics.
7 minutes to go, Yadu.
Nobody's timing me. It should be okay. Where are the rocks? You rock. So I mean, these rocks. I mean, actually, maybe we can also
Look
use
at the
the rock as.
terrain props.
Huh? Which ones?
The terrain props.
So you terrain? Oh, these are slightly bigger and like they're a bit differently styled. So it depends on.
These two are like the surface of the tunnel, not the height. And you have cliff faces also.
Yeah, yeah. We have cliff faces also, but it's like
The green
if you want to
ones.
use it,
The green one
huh?
also.
Yeah. Stones, some more mountains that we have. I'm okay. I think I'll just not down, but I'll use some of these rocks most likely if I wanted to like do stuff like that. Some detail, just to sort of yeah. It depends on you don't have to do like uh, a lot of the stuff that I am going to.
Yeah. This feels more like a
Um,
ruin than a tunnel.
yeah, I mean, I think the tunnel, that facade also kind of acts like the it's more ruin than tunnel. You know what? Let me just come back and run the train so that it's there. What's happening? I'm not able to. Oh, hold on.
Hmm.
You want to run another train, Subha? We will never know if they meet each other.
Go ahead.
Eh?
Can you turn it
Just
in the
in,
other direction?
not without considerable. So we do have an option of training a turnaround. It has its problems after we have redone like the track and how the train sort of behaves at the moment. So the short answer is no-ish, but it's a bit unpredictable. Uh, uh, you know uh, how it is like behaving right now.
I thought you were
Let's
going to
see.
say the short answer is physics.
The short answer is oh, my track.
Every time we say physics, I run the sticker.
Hmm? Every time?
Careful, careful what you wish for, Kinchu. There is a devlog coming in a few days.
Every time what? Sorry.
I was saying every time we say physics, I run a ticker called physics.
So where is that
Model
crash?
trains powered by physics.
Oh, my train did something.
What did it do?
Physics.
Physics. We have physics. We may have too much physics right now. Tone down on the physics. I need a bit of smooth and smooth.
This is where all the water will come from.
This was weather.
Your
Yeah.
waterfall is basically a leaking lake.
Yes. At this point, it is a leaking lake, which is what I've been trying to build for a while. I, I, I mean, from the other one also, which is what I was trying to. So this is actually, I mean, in theory, you may still have to do this kind of stuff when we have like more uh, funky water systems in the game, because you still may have to. Uh,
You would need a basin.
you need some sort of a basin for you to have, um, like if you want to fill, let's say, up to a specific contour or something, then you would still need something to hold that water as well. Okay, so I will try to do some water here. I'm gonna actually go back to that ice thing, see if I can like get get like the feel of it. So like something like that, and
But I'm very curious how you're going to do like falling water.
I'm not doing falling water, falling. I will do something. You have to be happy with what I do at this point.
Okay.
Oh, this is just too much at this point. It's like too too blue. So you will at this point maybe, even if I do say this, if I have to do it's kind of decent here, I suppose. I can again technically scale it uh, and kind of get something there. You know, so that
Yeah, so just for the record, we have run a bit over time.
okay.
So that
So I remember there was another texture that we had, but
oh
so
wow.
what I can also do is bring it down a bit. Yeah, it's a dried up waterfall that I'm But wait, let's see if I can do something about this.
It's dry enough for it for the water to not fall.
No, no. I will. I will. Let me try something else also. Let's say if I really want to do this, so uh,
You just built a great lake.
yeah, yeah. So Control D to duplicate that, and I can also do this if I wanted to. That texture is a texture is flowing to the those coordinates are going towards the left, so I can't really do much about it. But maybe people will think it's like uh, you know some kind of
Okay.
shimmer from the.
Sure. So this is going to be make believe waterfall until we add water bodies in the game, which is a few
Yeah.
Yes.
months away.
If you want to see, request for it. The more
Yeah.
people request for it, the sooner it will be built.
Go to Railia.gg, go to Model Trains, go to
My train,
Roadmap tab,
some
and vote
hard
for
water
one.
it ran it.
They're not looking bad actually. If little bit of tweaking around, maybe you can achieve them.
Yeah,
Yeah,
the direction of current is Ultana.
I mean that's yeah, it's not. I mean yeah, that's just there. Direction of current.
This is like opening to a secret cave or something. Some Indiana Jones stuff is happening.
Open Sesame.
It's like one of those things in Tomb Raider, you pull a lever and some elaborate happen and the waterfall disappears.
Yeah, we have crossed over an hour. Let's wrap up.
Yeah, just
Maybe Yadu, you can continue to fiddle with it and post on the showcase on our
Yeah,
Discord.
do that.
sure. I can do that also. Yeah, but wait. What kind of stuff would help here? Folks have thoughts about how some of this. If you were to do some of this and you wanted something, I would like to hear comments also. Uh, yeah, I you guys will have to wrap up because I will be uh,
Okay, Yadu,
not.
have fun. Have fun in the sandbox. We will speak to you shortly.
Yeah,
Yeah. So we'll end this live stream here with the Great Lake, and Yadu will continue to work on this, make the waterfall, make the tunnel, and put it on the showcase in our Discord so that other players can check it out. They can download the map to try it in the game. Uh, if you want to see what this finally looks out, Discord link is right there below. Discord.secondquest.games. Join us there. You can join our playtest program, get access to an early build of the game. What Yadu is playing here right now, you can get that build as well. Try this yourself. All of that is at playmodeltrains.com. So we'll wrap up the play hour here and share more stuff which was made on the Discord itself. And we'll love to see you there. Thank you, Yadu. Thank you, everyone.
Thank you, everyone.
bye bye.
Always a
Bye
pleasure,
bye.
Yadu.